All right, now we're doing 7Q leap years. This is by Battle Rattle, and 90% of the people like it. In this kata, we should simply determine whether a given year is a leap year or not. In case we don't know the rules, here they are. Years divisible by 4 are leap years, but years divisible by 100 are not leap years. But years divisible by 400 are leap years, all right? And additional notes, only valid years, so positive integers, will be tested, so we don't need to validate them. And the examples can be found in the test fixture, so right down here's the examples. All right, so we could come over here and we could say return, and we could say if year remainder operator 4 and, equals 0, all right, and year remainder operator 100 does not equal 0, return true. And then, or if it's divisible by 400, so we could wrap this up in parentheses right here and say with 2 pipes, or, let me get this back. All right, cool. Or if year remainder operator 400 equals 0, return true. All right, and if not, it's just going to return false. Let's test that out. Yeah, it looks good. So basically, one more time through this, just in case. Let's say we're going to say if year remainder operator 4 equals 0, so if it's divisible by 4, and if it's not divisible by 100, we're going to return true. And this one's going to be if year is divisible by 400, we're also going to do true. All right. So if not, it's just going to fall through the cracks. And that's cool and all. That's cool and all. But there's a way that we might not all know about. And so let's go. Let's come over here and let's say const is leap year equals year, and turn all this into an arrow like that, and then say console.log right here so we can test as we go easily, and start right here, and then go year right there, and test that out. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the year 1, 2, 3, 4, 1984, 2000. And so right here, what we can do is, let's get rid of this year first. We can use this thing called the date constructor. And the date constructor can create a date instance or return a string representing the current time, right? So if we do something over here like new date year, the month index, so 0 would be January and 11 would be December, and then the day, so just 1 through 31, basically. We could check it out. So let's come over here and let's say new date, and let's put the year in there. So year, and then right here we'll put the index for what's the only one that's different in the leap year is the 29th of February, right? So let's put 1 for February, and let's put 29 right here, and let's see what this makes. All right, and you see right here, it goes up to March 1st if it's not a leap year, and it'll stay February 29th if it is a leap year, all right? So we got that going on. Now let's see, let's try to access either this or this right here. So we could do this right here, say dot getMonth, all right? And if you don't know about the getMonth method, it's just a method that returns the month in the specified date according to local time as a 0-based value, right? So we'll throw whatever it is into the getMonth, and it'll throw out the month index, all right? So let's say getMonth right there. Let's test that out to see what it looks like. All right, so now we've got a 2 and a 1. And this is going to be March, but let's just say this is going to be March right here, but let's just say equals 2, just in case, all right? And see, this is going to say true when it expects false. So that is March right there. So let's push 1 right here and test it out. and it'll say false for false, true for true, all right? Now we can also access this one by saying getDate, like this. So getDate, let's get rid of this right here just so we can do a demonstration. So 1/29, and I'm sure you understand what this is. This is the 1st of March, and this is the 29th of February. And so we would just say equals 29 and test it out. You see right here, false for false, true for true, so that's good. So let's get rid of this console.log right here. We'll just leave it on getDate since this is the second thing we did, since it's up there already. And test it out. Looks good. Attempt it. Looks good. Submit it. All right, you can see here, this is what we did in the first place. And this is just a bunch of if statements. And then this, I actually have this up. This is cool and all, but according to this Moment.js site, they don't even really use, look, here's a bunch of, they say, what is it? We now generally consider Moment to be a legacy project in maintenance mode. It is not dead, but it is indeed done. And they say you probably don't want to even use Moment anyway. But it is cool to know that there are probably still ways to do this kind of stuff. But we'll go into that a lot later. I think this is pretty advanced. But yeah, it is available. And then you just keep going down and you can see all kinds of other stuff. Let's go to mine right here. Just these folks. Where's mine? Oh, well, I did this the first way. Anyway, very much like it. Best practice on this one on. And we'll see you next time.